In the previous video, we downloaded and installed the correct version of Python using the quote-unquote the correct method. If you're on Linux and want to install Python, that video is a must. Because most people have no idea there's an alternate and a much better way of installing Python on Linux. That method is a must. For the sake of this video, I will assume you have Python installed. I will also assume that you have Visual Studio Code installed on your computer. To search the required extensions in the database, click on that 4 square button at the bottom left of the IDE, which is the extensions button. In the search bar, type Python. Click on the first extension. This will automatically install Python along with the Python debugger as well as the Pylance language server. Pylance is basically IntelliSense. IntelliSense is basically autocomplete for programming syntax. I will reiterate, the Python debugger gets installed automatically, so no need to worry about separately installing that. Even Pylance, which is the language server aka autocomplete/IntelliSense for Python, gets installed automatically, so no need to worry about that either. After installing all the extensions, let's restart Visual Studio Code. But before we do that, let's head over to the terminal and create a new folder for Python development. Let me cd into my desktop. Now let's make a new folder using the mkdir Linux command. I'm naming the folder Python folder. You can name it whatever you want. Now let's type out code with a dot to open VS Code with this folder as the starting folder. Let's create a new Python file by clicking on this new file icon. Let's name our file helloworld.py. .py is the Python extension, but that should be obvious to you all. The single most important key binding to know in Visual Studio Code is Ctrl plus Shift plus P, which brings up the command palette. From here you have access to anything available in the VS Code. Let's change the Python interpreter. Select where it says select interpreter. Let's select Python version 3.13.5. What you choose here would be reflected at the bottom right of the screen. Let's rerun the program with the new interpreter that we just chose. Again, the version of Python's interpreter is shown down here. Let's access the Python repl from the command palette. Hit the Ctrl plus Shift plus P combo to bring up the command palette. Type repl. This will give you the two variants of repl available to you in VS Code. The terminal repl and the VS Code's inbuilt Python repl, which in my opinion is excellent. But first let us run the terminal repl. So click on it. It brings up the repl in the terminal window below, as you can tell, because it has the telltale 3 less than symbols. This repl is similar to what you get if you type Python 3 in the terminal and hit enter. You can type out the commands and get immediate results in both varieties of repl. Let's print hello and add 2 plus 2. Now the second and my favorite one, which is the VS Code's inbuilt Python repl. I prefer that one because it is more aesthetically pleasing. Let's type out the same Python statements to do a side-by-side comparison on how they look. Subscribe to my channel, like this video and share this video please. Bye for now.